Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Daily Astro Show here on the Meg Moonbeam and Beyond Mystic YouTube Ringo, Rumble, and X channels. Oh my goodness. My name is Meg Moonbeam, and I'm very happy to be here with you all again today to talk about the daily astrology horoscope for Monday, May 27th, 2024. And as you may see, I've got my little kitty with me who, oh my God, he's moving my laptop around. Ocean, stop it. My cat Ocean is here with me, who I love when he joins me for these live videos. He loves the energy of being here live with you all. So whether you're watching live or the replay, I hope you're having a very magical day out there. And yeah, I got some interesting things to share with you all about the astrology. Before we get into it, I just want to mention, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the Meg Moonbeam YouTube and Rumble channels, as well as the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels. And I do offer personal astrology consultations that are available over at consultations.beyondmystic.net if you'd like to have more of a personal reading with me. And we have discount code, all in one word, Beyond Mystic, that you can use to get 10% off a reading with me. So yeah, how is everybody doing? Very nice to see you guys that are here live. Thank you so much for joining me. And Larry says, holy cow, your cat looks like a tiger. Yeah, Ocean is a Siamese tabby. Look at the colors on him. He is like a little tiger. And I was never really a big cat person before I got with my husband Jens, who has Ocean and Shia, our cats. And once I started to live with these cats, and Ocean being a Siamese tabby is so loving. He's so cuddly. He is literally like a tiger. He's like just this little tiger that I'm very grateful to have in my life. So yeah, he is very, very nice. And he loves to share. Sorry, everybody. I just got kicked out of the studio there for a moment, which has been happening a lot lately. I don't know why that's been happening. So sorry about that, you guys. We are in Gemini season. So, even though we're not in a Mercury retrograde, we're starting to have a lot of planets in Gemini. Gemini is a very fast, quick, busy energy. So we can have like technical hiccups, I find, even though it's not a Mercury retrograde, when we do have a lot of Gemini going on. So that's something that I do notice in the astrology. But today, specifically, we're going to talk about the daily astrology horoscope for today, Monday, May 27th. And I'm going to bring the chart up. Hermiller13, hello, Hermiller, says, today is a strange day, feeling foggy. Interesting. I'm not feeling super strange at the moment, Hermiller. I have had some strange things come up today. But, I don't know if it's because of this, Hermiller, or not, but we have had a really big energy shift this past weekend astrologically, which is the fact that Jupiter, the biggest planet in our solar system, has ingressed into 0 degrees of Gemini. This is a really, really big shift in energy, you guys, where we have had Jupiter in the sign of Taurus for the whole past year, and now we've got Jupiter in Gemini. Interesting. Barbara Thohalt in the comments says, me too, foggy. So perhaps it has something to do with Jupiter, maybe not. Check where you guys have Gemini in your astrology, because that's the area of life where this Jupiter in Gemini transit is starting to activate. But this is a really big energetic shift because Jupiter, yes, he's the planet of luck, abundance, expansion, optimism, spiritual growth, travel, and higher learning. But, he does create a very big energetic, I feel, influence and blueprint for the collective based on whatever sign he's currently transiting in. So, one of the interesting things about the current astrology is we've been going through the past few years, most of the outer planets, and sometimes at times all of the outer planets, either in earth or water signs, and no air or fire signs. And what we're coming into now is we've got Pluto in Aquarius and now Jupiter in Gemini. We've got two of the outer planets now in air signs. We've been having so much earth and water. We still got Saturn in Pisces, Neptune in Pisces, Uranus in Taurus. We've been dealing with Pluto in Capricorn. Now he's started his Aquarius transit. So this is actually, the energy is starting to get lighter and not as serious. So I don't know if the fogginess that Barbara and her Miller, you guys were picking up on, maybe something completely different. We do have the moon in Capricorn at detriment in Capricorn. So it can feel a little bit more emotionally heavy than usual today. Then most days the moon doesn't really like to be in Capricorn. It can feel really heavy. But Jupiter entering Gemini is a big shift. So Jupiter expands the areas of life that whatever sign he's in rules. And Jupiter is all about information, common sense, facts, communication, social media. As I said, it's a very busy and fast sign. And I find it so fascinating that literally the day after Jupiter ingressed into Gemini, we had this amazing news for our freedom community. That this is from Time magazine. Efforts to draft a global pandemic treaty falter after more than 2 years of negotiations. So did you guys hear about this? Because this is really super positive news that the really evil pandemic treaty has failed. The negotiations have failed after 2 years, and it is not going through as of this moment. So for those of you who may not have heard about this, this is a really messed up treaty that the World Health Organization wanted to pass and wanted all the countries of the world to sign on to, where basically they would have full control over the rules and regulations that would go forward for the public if there were to be another pandemic. So, forced whats and forced mandates. So this is amazing news. Yeah, Barbara says, best news ever. Literally 24 hours after Jupiter enters Gemini. And I feel like this is going to be a really big theme of this transit for the whole next year, is really good news. Jupiter, the planet of positivity, luck, abundance, optimism, it's very uplifting, and Gemini being news, information, good news that we are hearing, more people waking up to common sense and the facts of life. We've been going through huge spiritual awakening with Neptune in Pisces since 2013, but with Neptune being in his home sign of Pisces, which is very, very strong. Yes, it's been awakening a lot of people spiritually, but with so much Piscean influence, it's also made it easier for people to be brainwashed and mind controlled and under confusion and illusion. And that can feel very foggy. And now with Jupiter in Gemini, this is going to ground a lot of people into common sense, into the facts of life. And we're going to get a lot of clarity about some things, whether we've been in the woo community or people who are in the normie community still, a lot of clarity going to be coming through that we're going to be blessed with in this transit. So I'm very, very excited about that. And Her Miller says, lots of news. It will be overwhelming. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Her Miller. And that's actually one of my predictions that I've been talking about lately with this Jupiter and Gemini transit. So much even more information being released to the public about the true nature of reality. We've got this first little bit of this transit with Jupiter being in Gemini. Jupiter's right now, of course, 0 degrees in Gemini. For this, almost the whole rest of the summer, just about, Jupiter will be in a trine to Pluto, who's now retrograde at 1 degree of Aquarius. And this is a very positive aspect where what is some of this information that is going to be coming out? It is information that is deep, Pluto, from the hidden side of life, from the power structures, that is going to empower, Pluto rules empowerment, the people. Aquarius is the people and the collective brotherhood and sisterhood of humanity. So I am very, very excited about this Jupiter and Gemini transit that we are in for the whole next year. And of course, It's not just good news and information being revealed to the public, but also if you are a Gemini sun, moon, or rising, or you have your Jupiter in Gemini in your birth chart, this is one of the most positive astrological transits that you can go through. Jupiter in your sun, moon, rising sign, or a Jupiter return. So shout out to all the Geminis out there, because this is a very positive shift in energy for you all, where it can be a very lucky, opportunistic whole next year in really any area of life. Christina Petra says, Gemini rising here. Well, congratulations, Christina. You've got Jupiter in your rising sign. Very, very positive. Very good time to start any new project, to be open to the opportunities and luck that are coming forward for you now. And also Jupiter rules higher learning and foreign travel. So those are some things that are very in alignment for all of you Geminis out there. And also the mutable signs, so the signs that are at the end of the seasons, such as Gemini, they can also really feel positively influenced with Jupiter being in Geminis as well. Okay, as I said today, we do have the moon in Capricorn until later on in the day, and then yay, we'll have the moon move into Aquarius, which is a little bit lighter of a frequency. We've also got today exact Mercury sextile to Saturn. Very interesting. Mercury will be exact 18 degrees of Taurus in sextile to Saturn, 18 degrees of Pisces. So this is really good in stabilizing, our relationships with friends, siblings, cousins, our local community. We can create new positive commitments. Today's a good day for that. It's a good day to create professional goals or plans, or to reflect on your business, to write out your affirmations, to write out a business plan. Mercury, the ruler of Gemini, is all about vocation, writing, speaking, agreements. Very good day to, sign on any papers related to business if you need to, or related to any friends or siblings or cousins if you need to. So I really like this Mercury sextile Granddaddy Saturn aspect that we have today. It's grounding, since Mercury is the dispositor of Jupiter being in Gemini, because Mercury is the ruler of Gemini. So it's kind of like a bit of a grounding frequency with that moon in Capricorn as we're starting this Jupiter in Gemini transit, which is going to be, and I'm going to keep saying it, you guys, you think there's already been lots of information coming out and being revealed, buckle up, because it's going to get even crazier the whole next year, where I think it'll be really important at times to take social media breaks, to not be needing to take in every single news story, because it'll just be too much, and we need to take care of our nervous systems. So yeah, I also want to mention that at 3 p.m. Eastern, Jean-Claude is going to be live with Penny Kelly and Carrie Cassidy for a special Beyond Disclosure episode on the ET agenda, Antarctica meeting, and humanity at the crossroads. So that will be 3 p.m. today, May 27th, on the Beyond Mystic YouTube and Rumble channels. You can go check that out. And again, I do offer personal astrology consultations. If you'd like more of a personal, in-depth reading with me, I love doing personal sessions. You can go check that out at the link in the description box below as well. So I'm sending lots and lots of cosmic love your way, everybody. Happy start of the Jupiter in Gemini transit. This is going to be, I think, very positive for humanity, a very needed boost in positive energy and lightness, and good news coming forward when it comes to common sense and freedom of speech. So I love you all very, very much, and see you later. Bye.